All right, everybody, we have delivered up here in Seattle, and we're back out here at North Bend.
At our Popeye stop, because that's where we always seem to
That's
stop.
what we always do. We're like, okay, we worked already. Let's get something quick and easy to get back. And where are we going to, girl?
Sturgis.
Sturgis.
Walk through it, my favorite.
Why are we going to Sturgis? Because that's where we want to go.
To ride my motorbike.
Oh, you got
I'm going to be on the Honda, riding around all the Harleys. That's my favorite, Walter.
And you're going to have that 1,000-mile review coming up?
I got 900 and some change on that, girl. I ain't got a name for her yet, though.
Y'all see this? This video is sponsored by Fish Mocks, all right? Fish Mocks.
You have to do a disclaimer. You don't recommend that other people do this.
That's right. I don't recommend that anybody do what I do, but...
You're crazy?
Yeah, but I gotta... Actually, I'm doing this because I had a tooth that I'd fixed, and they must not... It's been a year, and it's infected again. I just happen to have some of this in my prepping supplies, and I'm taking it, and it's getting better.
Well,
Walter! Damn, boy! Calm down. Let's go take them out. Hurry up.
that's the reason we can't have nice things.
That's why. You finish eating, and me. You finish eating, and we'll go out. Look at that thing. She takes a shower with gloves on. What's that all about? They know what run means, if nothing else. You look good with the mountains at your back.
Thank you.
You're kind of funny.
I got a tickle in my throat. What am I funny for?
You're putting on your blue dress. Your hair falls perfect on your shoulders. Notice how we both have gotten older. And I can see that lonely place, looking at your weary face. We used to laugh at everything, remember all the games we played. I remember them like they were yesterday. You used to be my Valentine. No, I'm not even sure you're mine.
A lot of you people that watch any social media have been on social media for a long time, unlike some of us that are newer to it, right? But I've noticed an evolution to almost everybody on every platform across, you know, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, wherever, right? It seems like when somebody comes on the platform, they start out making teaching videos about their experiences and things that they've done or they're learning or hands-on stuff. Maybe a lot of that is that they get into an area and they don't know if there's already other people in it that showed that content like a million times. So that's where you begin. And it's a perfectly good spot to begin because you had to get comfortable doing this kind of stuff, right? Comfortable talking to the camera. So if you're talking to, realize you're talking to people, you're not talking to a camera, or you're talking to, you can term it as you're talking to yourself, but really you're just talking to somebody that's not hearing it yet, but they're going to hear it later. But I heard a fella the other day, he was talking about, not me or anyone in particular, I don't believe. He was just saying that he was new enough to truck driving to be still considered a rookie. And he was also new to YouTube to be considered a rookie, right? But he was talking about, he didn't see that the people that did vlogs, like such and such that I do, as having any value in our space. Because they're not teaching anyone anything or adding anything. And so I actually watch his stuff because he's funny, and I was like, well, I explain it to him like this: when you come into this, you make tutorials and this is how this equipment works, and this is how that works. This is the products that I use, blah blah blah. Right? You find out pretty quick that you're going to run out of material. unless you keep, and you can redo videos year after year. I mean, YouTube likes that. So that's one thing you can do. But you also realize that once you've done a backing video, and it, you know, maybe it gets 100,000 views, whatever, you feel like to redo those same things over and over again is in a way below you, right? You've already shown how to do it, and if you keep showing, it's going to keep you in that same thing. Is you have to expand. You know, it's like a country. It's like Ray Charles, right? Ray Charles was gospel, country, rock. He had some opera stuff. I mean, he was the only person that I know of anyway that crossed every genre of music. Now back then they didn't have heavy metal and death metal and rape metal or whatever they call this stuff, right? So I mean, he couldn't do those back then, but he touched on everything. So when you touch on the teaching side of it, and then you some people don't like recorded video. Now when I came into YouTube, you couldn't do live feeds. It was just recorded content, unless you was on a computer. All right, so on a computer you could do live feeds, but we're driving, so nobody did that. So now we got the drama people, right? They may not have the time or the talent to do any edited content, but they fall in pretty quick to go, well, golly, this is easy. I can throw a camera up here and go live, and I can yak and yak and yak and yak. And that helps eat up the miles. When you're driving down the road, you're not watching, but you're listening. It's nice to kind of be able to listen to people, just whatever they're doing, right? I mean, that's why the internet's so wonderful. You've got a college at the tip of your fingers now, and you can listen to tutorials and classes, or someone that you like the cadence of their voice, or even their content, right? So maybe to you it's like watching who's the Trailer Park guy? Springfield, is that his name? Not Letterman. You know I'm talking about, over in Cincinnati. Springer, David Springer or whatever. All right, so maybe you like that kind of, you know, the Trailer Park Boys or whatever. But you also, and you can cut that up into different genres also. But then you have well, then you've got like Big Rick Travels, who just live streams his drive all day. There's no drama or anything. You know, he's appealing to people that are at home and that they like sitting on their couch and talking in the chat room or whatever else, right? So he has his niche. Or JBG, how he just films his day all day, 500 hours of it a day, and sticks it up there, and he has 9,000 videos, and that works for him. Everyone has a different value in every single space, everywhere. You know, it's just a matter of finding your value self. And some people, their value isn't as a creator. Their value is as a commenter or a watcher. I mean, because it's a love triangle in a way, right? I mean, you create, you put it somewhere, they air it, somebody else consumes it. Okay, now it's a love square times 2 or whatever. I don't know. But that's exactly what I mean, though. Everyone has a value, whether you can see the value. Like, I like some people that teach, but I'm not ever going to watch their channel for the value of learning or enjoyment when they're teaching. Just not what I'm going to do. I already know how to do it, you know, so I'm not going to watch. Oh well. These are just my 2 cents for anyone that thinks that if you're not doing what they're doing, then you have no value. Because you're going to learn in time that your value in one way or another will change. I mean, if you look at the development of this channel over, what, 2.5 years, maybe 2 or 3 years, it's went through that whole thing pretty much, where I did this, I got the value of it, I learned something as far as how things worked on a platform, and you move it on up. this can be boring too. Some people consider this to be like watching paint dry. The value in this might be that you like listening, or the back and forth that we can get in other ways, or maybe you just like seeing scenery out there. Like I like to see the scenery. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all have a great day. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Y'all want to see this Peterbilt? Here comes a Peterbilt. I'll slow him down and let him take me. Alright, come on, Peterbilt. It's a flat top Peterbilt, guys. I like the flat tops better than a lot of them as far as looks go. I know, I say goodbye. Y'all hang on. We're gonna get this Smoky Pete. Come on, Smoky Pete. I'm not turning my head, it just looks like I am. Look at that little coffin sleeper, guys. That's how it all started out. Kinda, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Come on over, Peterbilt. Come on over. Bye-bye.
Stop and wonder, we can't let this thing go under. Find a string of hope there somewhere. We don't have much time at hand, so first we have to understand why. So this is where we ended up at last. I know that we can never change the past. We had it all worked out, and something feels a little different now. Stop and wonder, we can't let this thing go under. Find a string of hope there somewhere. We don't have much time at hand, so first we have to understand.